Good evening, morning, afternoon. Never have a clue what time people may be watching my video. I think that covers everything. Now I have Archie out, as you can see. Oh, he's getting long. Archie is my rough scale python, who is now 2 years of age. Actually, yes, he is 2, and all Archie wants to do is go up. But I'm also sure that at some point Archie would like to breed too, because that is what snakes do, is it not? They breed as a part of their journey in life. And of course, in captivity, not everybody breeds. Some of us keep our snakes as pets and not to actually breed them. And also, here in Australia, there are certain rules. If you wish to breed, you go under a different license. You must also have an ABN, meaning a business number, and pay tax. Of course, is it worth breeding if you're a breeder and got a lot of snakes in your life? I don't. I only have 10 snakes, and that's actually the limit. More than 10, you pay, I believe, from memory this is, $150 per snake above that. So, us here in Australia, there are rules. There are licenses and so on. But I'm not a breeder. And like I said, I'm sure my snakes would like to breed. They act as though, well, they don't act as though, they act that. They show me that. And I do feel a little bit mean, because it is something that they would do out in the wild. As I said, a part of their life is to find a mate and breed. And to do that every breeding season, once they're of the mature age, to do that. And I'm going to get sore actually holding my arm all the way up here, but I knew Archie wouldn't stay down. I knew he was going to make his way up as high as he could go. Now I'm trying to rest it on one of the logs here and keep my arm as steady as I possibly can. But I don't wish to breed. And I think I'm more inclined to believe that for a male snake, okay, that is what it is. But a female goes through all that cycle, whether she gets to breed or not, where she will make follicles and present as going into ovulation. And I feel, sometimes I feel terrible that nothing becomes of that for them in their lives. But with that comes a lot of responsibility, besides all the licensing and the cost to that. But it's looking after mum, it is then either letting mum maternally incubate or you do that artificially, and then you have to take care of the babies after that. That is one thing. You know, remember, you've got to get them feeding, you've got to make sure that they're on the right track before they even leave your door, and then you've got to find a home for them or somebody that wants them. And not all of us are into excuse my voice, it's still not 100%, but not all of us are into morphs and these crazy amazings. You know, we're just into your single genes, and not many people really want them. So you may end up getting stuck with maybe even 5 of the babies. And man, I'm going into the dark zone, everybody. I don't know where Archie thinks he's going to go, but he's on a mission at this point. So I don't particularly want to be in a situation where I am left with 5 babies to continue to feed, house, then my numbers are up. I haven't got 10 snakes anymore. I've now got 15 snakes, and I've got 5 extra at $150 each. And I guess in a way, that is why the rules are what they are. To make people really think about breeding their snakes. Now where is he going? I don't know. I cannot see his head. Maybe if I stand up on something, I probably still won't be able to see his head. But you might get a better view of him if I'm all the way up here. So it's a deterrent, I guess, for people to just breed willy-nilly just because. And yeah, maybe that is a good thing. There's not so many what would be perceived as, you know, backyard breeders, but we've still got our big breeders out there that have a name, that have been breeding for many years. And yeah, I do believe that that's a good thing. I'm sure there is a lot of people that just may disagree and feel that their rights have been taken away, but yeah, do we have enough people breeding snakes already without the backyard people, yeah, who we don't really know, etc. I'm going to have to get in there. Well, try and get in there. Mr. Archie, please don't go down. Hang on, I'll be back. I know you can smell food, but it's actually not your feeding night. It's Lily's. And so it should be. Because she hasn't eaten for weeks and weeks. You eat every week. But okay, I got a hopper thawing. But only because you're out. Okay? Oh, if only they could talk. And of course, my Lily, excuse me as I take you into that bright light, has finally decided that she'll eat. And do you know, for the first time, I was beginning to worry a little bit because she has lost a little bit of weight. And you know, they always say, unless they're losing weight, don't worry about it. Well, Lily has lost some weight. So I was beginning to think, is there something wrong? But I should know. No, there wasn't anything wrong. She doesn't eat a lot. Over the whole year, she doesn't eat a lot. And plus she only eats mice. And she has a good 9 to 12 of them every meal. I don't know. But she was a worry there for a little while. But you, Archie, oh, you're going looking over the other side to see if there's anything over this side waiting for you. Well, there will be. Just not ready yet for you. So I'm going to make you hunt for it, buddy. If you want it, you're going to have to go find it. We'll see how well you do. See, this is what you need to do. Not just hand it to them. Lily I am handing it to, because right now I want her to eat. Archie? No, he can smell it out. I won't make it hard for him, but I'll make it a little bit difficult for him. So anyway, to breed or not to breed, my choice is not to breed. And because I'm not a breeder, I am able to keep my snakes in the fashion that I do, which is offering them lots of freedom, lots of enrichment, lots of care as individuals, because I've got the time to do it with them all. You know, most breeders have a lot of snakes, and really welfare of them is not up to scratch at all, because no, not all snakes like to live in tubs. I'm not saying that every breeder here in Australia keeps their snakes in snake racks, but many do too. So, for me and Archie, I was going to say Oscar then. Why am I thinking of Oscar? I will say, take care. I will talk to you again soon. And not that we've seen much of Archie. Of course, look, I have no idea where his head is. I don't think he knows where his head is. What are you doing, dude? Hey? Ciao.